Hey, young girl. We are back with a new episode this week. I want to start by saying thank you to all who have been watching over on YouTube and listening over on Spotify or Apple Music. Thank you all so much. So this week I want to talk about being alone does not mean you are lonely. All right? So I feel like a lot of times you may isolate yourself or you feel like you're alone. Sometimes you aren't connecting with your family or you don't have this big group of friends and you're just by yourself a lot. And sometimes that may make you feel sad. But, on the flip side of it, look at it as a time that you can really get to learn yourself. You can sit back and focus and you're not distracted by a lot of people and a lot of things and a lot of different opinions in your ear. I don't know if it was because I was the only girl, so I tend to play by myself a lot. And I guess I got used to it because I enjoy, spending my time with myself. And that may sound funny, but, I really I loved reading books. I was always like a creative type of person. So I drew, I wrote poetry, a lot of different things. And I find that when you get into these groups, you tend to, start kind of doing what the group do. And you may get lost in the sauce some kind of way. Or if you're getting into these relationships and you tend to kind of start learning that person's hobbies and what they like and what they like to do and go to places they want to go, and you kind of lose yourself in that. And then what if you all break up or y'all separate and you tend to you feel lost, and that's typically because you did kind of lose yourself in the mix of being with this person. So, being by yourself is not always a bad thing. You tend to learn yourself a lot better. You know what you like, what you don't like, what your hobbies are. You get to slow down and really enjoy quietness. A lot of times people think they just got to have something going on all the time, watching TV, keeping up with social media, always going out because you're scared of being by yourself. And nothing is really wrong with that. That don't mean because you don't have a whole group of friends. I'll look at young kids sometimes and they'll feel down or they'll feel sad about not being a part of the clique or being a part of this group or a club. And in reality, the truth is you shouldn't want to be a part of something that is, isolating you or making you feel like you're not good enough to be a part of that. And that is a great indication of something that you don't want to be a part of because they don't want you. So, I mean, I pay attention to those kind of things. If you find yourself, constantly trying to force yourself onto people or force your way into some kind of group or a club or even a job, and you constantly getting, doors closing, not picking up the calls, not inviting you to the, thing or the, celebration or whatever, be okay with it. Those not your people, you know. Look for the people that are, and even if those people are quirky or do what they call weird or they dress different or whatever, if those people are the people that are, you're finding that are flowing freely to you or actually listening to what it is you have to say, actually interested in what you have going on, and you're not having to force yourself onto the people or into the group, you know, do things that are more freely coming to you, stuff that's not you have to force yourself on. And being alone, you can start to meet a lot of your goals too, because you don't have all of these distractions and all these opinionated people around you. So you can sit down and actually come up with a plan and come up with a routine that you can start without all these distractions. Say for instance, you're trying to work out and you want to lose weight. Then you sharing it with some of the people around you, and then you find they constantly calling you to want to go eat out or go get some drinks, or giving you some snacks, all of this different stuff. Now if you was by yourself, you know what you're supposed to be doing, and sometimes we're not always as strong to say, well, no, I don't want to go out this time, or no, I don't want the snack. You just want to get along to be apart. So you find yourself like maybe peer pressure or whatever, and you agreeing to do these things, and knowing damn well you have your own goals and stuff that you're trying to accomplish, but you go ahead and listen to these opinions and this peer pressure. Oh, why you don't want to do it? Oh, come on, and constantly just nagging on you until you give in. Whereas that if you would have been chilling by yourself, go eat lunch by yourself, you don't have to hear all of that. And, or, until you get strong enough to say, hey, if you want me to be a part of this little group, you can't be over here trying to sabotage me. Sometimes we're not as strong and you just give in. Oh, I'll take the piece of candy, or I'll take the piece of cake, or I'll take the soda, just because you don't want to feel ostracized. Where, and you like, oh, okay, well, I don't want to sit by myself at lunch, or I don't want to miss out on something. Fear of missing out on what? Your goals. And then you'll be in the same predicament that you were in last year, and the year after that, because you weren't focused. Sometimes you need to be by yourself so you can focus on yourself. You can give yourself all of the attention that you was given to other people. You can sit down and figure out what it is your goals are without all of these other opinions. Some people give you all of these opinions, and you find yourself doing this stuff, and you didn't even want to do that from the beginning. Whereas if you was more focused and you only can hear your thoughts, and you have time to sit alone, and then you find what? You done cleaned your whole house, you working out regularly, you having time to pack your lunch, you done ironed your clothes and got your stuff ready for the entire week. Now you organized, and you starting to lose weight, you on track, you getting some of these goals met, you paying down debt because you're not running all around spending your money on shopping and coffee and all the different things. And trust me, I know, because I done been there, done that. And then when you find yourself, sitting down and you have some time to actually think and listen to your own thoughts, and then you realize that's not what I even wanted to do. And then you coming back to yourself. So don't always think that being alone means lonely. You can have a whole party by yourself, dancing, and you go on picnics, go on walks in the park, sit there and read a whole bunch of books. You done learn some new stuff. You done got on YouTube Academy and taught yourself something new. You could have started a business, all kinds of stuff. So being alone, y'all, do not necessarily mean that you're lonely, okay? And don't ever let people sit there and make you believe that, or you're not a part of the group, or you just because you don't have a man, or you're not married, or you didn't have kids yet. All of these different things people will try to put on you, and be like, try to make you feel like you so different. And oh yeah, you might be different. Maybe you're a unicorn. Go ahead and embrace it, okay? People sit there and make you think like all of this stuff is a negative, and really, it is your life, your choices. So if you decided that's what you wanted to do, it ain't a negative to you, even if it's a negative to them. Oh well, you got to stand strong enough and believe in yourself enough to say, hey, this is what I wanted to do, even if it's me standing alone. I got to stick to my goals. I got time for y'all later. Okay? I don't always need your negative opinions on what it is I'm doing. Okay? I'll welcome your positive ones, or things that can make me a little better, but something that's going to have me walking away feeling less than, or doubting myself, or contradicting my decisions based on this opinion. Sometimes you don't even realize it's happening to you. You'll get around certain people, and then you're sharing your goals, sharing your achievements, and then they come back with whatever their stuff against it is, and then you leaving and you were all excited, but then when you leave from by them, you're like, you're starting to doubt and all of that. So sometimes you got to just break away and be by yourself, and understand that you have stuff that you need to get done in your life. You got goals that you're trying to meet. You're trying to be a better you. And the way that I got to do that, sometimes I just need to be by myself and figure it out. All right. So take them little tidbits if you want. If you don't, don't. And I will see y'all next week. And again, thank you all who have been, listening, sharing it with other people, leaving comments. I really, truly appreciate it. Bye.